Hi, how you doing? I see you all the time in the comments. How you doing? I appreciate your support always. Want to give it a few minutes. Hi, everybody. What's going on? What's good? Don't be shy. Say hi. Don't lurk. Don't just look at me. Say hi. I know I'm late on this read, but we're going to do it. Nope, nope, nope. Never that. This is what you got to understand about me. This is who I am. It took me many, many years to be able to be exactly who I am, and nobody's gonna stop me from doing that. So either you can deal with it and you good. Hey, how you doing? Or you can't or you don't, because that's all I'm about on this channel. You got to be authentically yourself. This is who I am. So either the message is yours and you understand, or you don't. It's one or the other. Okay, come on, we gonna start. It's five of y'all in the room. I don't care. I don't care if it's only one. We gonna read, okay? We gonna see what's going on, what the truth is about your love life, and nothing but. We're gonna see what spirit wants to tell you about your love life, okay? All right. Good morning, Lisa. How you doing? Hi, Tula. How you doing? All right, let's go. We're gonna start with Pisces because it is Pisces season now. Happy birthday to my Pisces. Give me 1 second. Let me turn on the banner. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go, Pisces. What's the truth about your love life? What does spirit want to tell you about your love life? For Pisces spirit. Okay. All right, here we go. So overall energy for Pisces, it says live and learn. It says mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. Okay, Pisces, if you made a lot of mistakes in your love life in the past, spirit is telling you that it's okay. It's not a big issue. We're here to live and learn. You're not supposed to get everything right. Everything is not supposed to just fall into place seamlessly, okay? Because you're here and it's life. This is just life, okay? So don't feel some type of way because you made mistakes, because you may have fallen on your face, you may have fallen down, you may have had hard times. Spirit is here with you. Your spiritual team is here with you. I am here with you. The community is here with you, and you're gonna be okay. Okay. Underneath this, we have making peace. It says, after all the drama and side eyes, someone's ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground. So this could be somebody in your life. It could be one of your Dusties or Crusties Pisces that's coming back and trying to make amends. Okay. So it's up to you what you decide to do. Okay. You might need to, you might want to forgive them for you and just love them from afar. But, you have to decide what the best, thing for you to do is. Okay. All right. So let's see what cards fell for you. So we have situationship. We've got family feud here, and we have plot twist. Okay. All right. So here we go. Situationship. Hi, Grant. Hi. What is it? Organic goddess. Hi. So it's a situationship. It's a situationship, not a relationship. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's drama free. Okay. So may have been the instances of what has happened in your love life in the past. Okay, you may have had a lot of situationships. You may have had people stab you in the back and not be honest with you. You may have just always wanted to give someone your love, but they never give it to you in return. So I feel like what spirit is telling you is, this is about you loving yourself more and realizing that you need to rise above the situationships, right? If you really want to be in love, you really want somebody to have your back and be there for you, you have to present that way and you can't just let anybody into your life, Pisces, okay? We've got family feud showing up here. This is talking about, you know, it says sometimes blood is thicker than water, and sometimes it's thicker with drama, judgment, and silent grudges. So you may be having issues with your family, okay? And if you're having issues with your family, know that you in this lifetime are going to end up with chosen family, okay? It's the same thing with the family as it is with the love situation. You have to decide if you want to keep these people in your life, if you want to forgive them, if you want to let them go, whatever it is you decide to do, you stick with that, okay? All right, then we've got plot twists. So it says new info just dropped and is juicy. Suddenly the dots connect and the real story is showing up. So I feel like a lot of things that have been hidden from you, Pisces, are about to come to the forefront if they already haven't. And you're going to find out some information that you may not have ever known, or you may have intuitively known, okay? We got the Empress card showing up here, okay? This is Taurus Libra energy. This is spirit telling you, stand in your power, know your worth, get more in touch with your softer side. Don't be afraid to love people. Don't be afraid to open up. You just have to be very discerning about what, you know, who you love and who you open up with, okay? All right, let's move on. All right, okay, I got any Aries in the house? Are there any Aries here? Hold on one second. Let me change the thing and then we'll move on. Okay, here we go. All right, this is for Aries. What is the truth about Aries' love life? And nothing but the truth. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell us. Here we go. For Aries Spirit. Okay, so for you, we have family feuds showing up. We just got this for Pisces. So you may be having some issues in your family, Aries, about, you know, some issues with your family about certain things. You know, you may have always been the person on the outside, the black sheep of the family. You may have been mistreated by a lot of people. Okay, so this is talking about you needing to decide what you're going to do with your family, because it could be a situation where you may need to walk away from these people. Okay, all right, underneath this we have troubled past showing up. So your past may have been very troubled. You may have had a lot of issues in all areas of your life, is what Spirit is saying, okay? But it's saying that whatever is going on in your past is not buried, and it, you know, you tried to bury it, but I feel like it's coming back up, and Spirit is letting you know that it's something that needs to be dealt with, okay? All right, so there are, when it comes to your love life, we got 3 cards that fell here. We have secret affair, we've got breaking free showing up here, and then we also have living large. So I feel like you're doing very well, Aries, when it comes to your you know, just your life in general, okay? It says luxury is the new baseline. So you may have worked to get to a certain level, and I feel like now you are able to enjoy the fruits of your labor with the living large card, okay? But then we've got secret affair showing up here. So there may be somebody, either this is somebody that you were in a connection with, and they were doing something on the side and you didn't know anything about it, and you ended up finding out about it and everything started to fall apart. Or this is talking about you now. There could be somebody that you have your eye on, or that you're looking at, or something like that, and this, you know, is talking about it, okay? Spirit is putting it out there, okay? Then we've got the breaking free card showing up. It says cycles don't break themselves, but all it takes is one bold move to change the whole trajectory. So with breaking free, this is talking about, you know, the need to, you know, break free, break out of your shell, go through the transformation, because you see the butterfly here. There's like larva, I feel like, in the jar, and the butterfly is coming out. So this is talking about breaking free from old cycles in order to fully embrace the energy of living large, okay? All right, let's move on. 1 second. Okay, now we're on to Taurus. Okay, this is for Taurus spirit. Okay, what's the truth about your love life, Taurus? Let's see what spirit wants to say. Okay. Okay. Overall energy here, it says spill tea. Gossip is currency and someone just cashed in. When the tea's this hot, you better believe it's being passed around. So somebody's gossiping about you, Taurus. Okay. Somebody's talking about you, talking about, things that are going on in your life. It could be a past person, somebody with whom you don't have a good relationship with the spill tea card. And then underneath this, we have trusted friends. So it says there's no mask here, just a rare kind of connection where someone can be 100% real. So you may have, really good friends around you. I feel like spirit is saying, okay. And then when it comes to your love life, you may be headed towards wedding bells, because everybody's not in a bad place when it comes to their love life at this time. Okay. All right. But you have been backstabbed in the past. You've caught those 10 swords to the back, like a lot of people have with the backstab card. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Let's see what's going on. Why is spill tea here, please, spirit? Okay, so we've got 5 of Pentacles showing up here. We have the 8 of Pentacles showing up here, and we also have the Chariot. All right. So this is about, I feel like you were left out in the cold by someone, or this could be someone who feels like, hey, Maya, how you doing? This is a situation where, like I said, you may have been left out in the cold, or this could be somebody else that you left out in the cold, right? They're now wanting to come back, I feel like, and do a, put in the work to try to fix things with you, okay? But they've been gossiping, they've been talking behind your back, or this could be you. You may have said some things and now wanting to repair a relationship with someone, okay? It's going to be different for all of you, okay? This is about you with the Chariot card, Cancerian energy. It's about you moving past obstacles and trying to head towards victory and success, okay? So take it as it resonates, all right? So we've got dirty laundry, we've got third wheel here, and we also have breaking free. So there were some things in the past, Taurus, here with the dirty laundry card and the third wheel card, where something went on. Something went on. It says they thought they buried it deep, but old messes have a way of resurfacing, and this one's messy enough to leave a stain. So whoever this is, I feel like what spirit is saying is, whoever this is here that spilled tea, Taurus, whoever's talking about you or has been talking about you behind your back, like I said, it can go either way. All right. There's dirty laundry. Okay. There's some type of residue left over from whatever they were saying. Okay. And with the third wheel card, you know, you got somebody it says trying to write themselves into the main plot. So you may have somebody that is trying to basically hone in. It could be on your love life. It could be, in other relationships that you have with other people. But I feel like for you, you're trying to break free. Okay. And I feel like, if you keep trying, you keep working on yourself, you keep doing the things that you're doing, you may be able to do that. All right. Okay. Let's move forward. All right. Okay, we're moving on. Moving on to Gemini. Okay. All right. Bye, Maya. All right, here we go, Gemini. What's going on in your love life? Okay, so somebody's living in a fantasy world when it comes to their love life. This doesn't have to be you. It could be, you know, somebody else, somebody from the past is what I'm feeling like. Head in the clouds, heart chasing fairy tales, but the truth is getting lost in all the sparkle. So somebody may have a you know, maybe deluded about you and them when it comes to a connection. Okay. Underneath that is real receipts. Okay. So it could be a situation where they live in a fantasy world, but you got real receipts and you know exactly what happened between you and them in this connection. Okay. Hi, Evangelist, you're back. Okay. So we've got 4 cards that fell here. We have scam alert, live and learn, expecting, and we also have trusted friend. Okay. So you may have somebody in your life that is a really good friend, someone that is able to, you know, help you through the things that you're going through. Okay. And I think that's a beautiful thing. All right. But somebody may be trying to scam you with the scam alert here. It says it's not always just about money. So this could be somebody that wants clout. They may want, if you're in the public eye in some type of way, Gemini, they may be trying to steal the spotlight for themselves. This could be somebody that likes a lot of attention. This is just talking about, you know, somebody coming into your life trying to play you in a lot of different ways. Okay. All right. Then we've got the live and learn card. This showed up for Pisces. It's talking about mistakes being made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. So you may have been moving differently in the past than you are now. And Spirit is telling you, you live in and you learn, and things, you know, happen in your life. You can't always expect life to be a straight road. There are always going to be twists and turns, and you're never going to know what's around any corner. Okay. All right. Then we have the expecting card showing up here. So you may be pregnant. Someone around you may be pregnant. This could be talking about, for guys, you may have gotten someone pregnant with the expecting card. So it says a new life is forming, ready or not. This changes the vibe, the stakes, and the whole storyline. So for those of you who are pregnant or expecting, or whoever it is that's around you, you know, my congratulations to you. Okay. All right. Let me clarify and see what else Spirit wants to tell you about this read. Okay. Okay. We got the Queen of Swords showing up here. Okay. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is your energy. All right. You may have gone through a lot, Gemini. You may be repressing a lot of that pain. And Spirit is telling you now is the time for you to let go of the things that have happened. All right. Like I said, you got somebody that's possibly around you living in a fantasy world. And so don't you live in a fantasy world. You need to look at what's really actually going on in your life, because you can't fix anything if you don't look at it and if you're not truthful about what is really happening. Okay. All right. That's your message. Okay. Now we're moving on. All right. Okay. Cancer's next. Do we have any Cancers in the room, in the chat? Let me know you're here. Okay, let's see what's going on with Cancer. What's truly happening with Cancer when it comes to their love life. Okay. Cancer Spirit. Okay. Overall energy is the third wheel. So, you know, for a lot of you, this could be talking about the fact that there's going to have to be a choice made. And this could be the choice between the new and the old. This could be the ex trying to stay in your life, wanting to stay in your life and not wanting you to move on. So they're continually staying in your energy. Okay. Yeah. See, we got the pulling strings card under here. This can talk about you know, someone trying to come back into your life, Cancer, to try to control you. All right. Then we've got double life showing up here. All right. So this person, I feel like this is the old person coming in. Okay. So if this is showing up, this is spirit telling you that you need to hang on to this situation. You need to pay attention to the fact that somebody is trying to worm their way back into your life. And you need to understand that, so that it's to keep you aware, so that when the person shows up, you know that they're there and they have ulterior motives. Okay. All right. Then we got numbing out, and we also have heartbreak showing up here. I feel like that's what this old person, this third wheel, that's what they're wanting to do. They're wanting to worm their way into your life and continue to put you in a situation where they can break your heart. All right. But I feel like in the end, you're going to make peace with the situation and you're going to move forward, because you're choosing the other person, and you're gonna sail away from this old person and leave them where they are. Okay. All right. Let me see if there's anything else Spirit wants to tell you. Oh, okay. You Cancer. Okay. Yeah. 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 That's what I feel like it is. Because when I see these cards here, like numbing out and stuff like that, I feel like this person is basically, you know, this is a cue to me that it's probably more than likely the old person, and then with the third wheel card. Okay. They're trying to come back in and manipulate you because they know you're trying to move on. That's all it is. Okay. So Spirit is just advising you to make peace and just move on with the new person, move on with your life. Good morning, Marva. How you doing? Okay, let me see if there's anything else Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. Yeah, see, you got new love coming. See your new love, Evangelist. It says it's not the Knight of Cups. So this is going to be somebody, like I always tell you, that comes to you with their heart on their sleeve. They're going to come forward and let you know exactly how they feel. Okay. And this other person is not going to like that. They're going to have a problem. That's why they're showing up. That's why they're, you know, trying to keep you in that heartbreak energy, because they don't want to see you move on. Okay. All right. And this person is still living a double life. I don't care what they tell you, Evangelist. Whatever they telling you, it's not the truth. Okay. They still messing around with other people. They still out in the streets. They're still doing all of this stuff. Okay. Just so you know. All right. Let's move on. Okay. Now we got Virgo. Are there any Virgos in here? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. That's right. Take it slow. Take your time. Because Spirit wants you to take your time so that you don't freak out and get scared. Your person doesn't freak out and get scared. Any of those things. Okay. It is for you. It's super going slow is your superpower at this point. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is for Virgo Spirit. What does Virgo need to know about their love life? Okay, Virgo, we've got the overall energy of living large. So you got the same card. I think was it Aries that got this? And so it's saying luxury is the new baseline. So I feel like, you know, you may have been working hard on yourself, and you're now starting to, you know, reap the fruit, you know, reap what you've sown with the living large card. Okay. You may have a nice house. You may have a nice car. You may go on a lot of expensive trips. You may have a lot of, you know, beautiful things happening in your life right now. So you should be proud of yourself, Virgo. Okay. Okay. Underneath this, look, the same cards are coming up. You see how I shuffle the cards? They're still coming up the same. Okay. We've got third wheel showing up here. This is talking about the old person. They trying to come back. And then, yeah, because they're chasing clout. If you are blowing up or glowing up, Virgo, that's what this is telling me. You got something going on, something good and beautiful going on in your life. You know what happens, right? Whenever that happens, you always got people from the past trying to come in, trying to stick their foot in the door and trying to chase the clout. They want to ride your coattails after all the hard work you've done, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. All right, but Spirit is telling you to keep on doing the work. Don't give up on what it is that you're doing, Virgo, because it is starting to blow up for you. You are starting to glow up, and that's a beautiful thing. Okay. All right. Okay, so we got envy vibes showing up here. Live and learn. All right, and then we got court date. All right. So this is the old person. They're envious of you, envious of what you have, and they're trying to, push themselves into your life. They're trying to take credit for what you're doing. They're trying to, like I said, stand beside you. You know how people on the red carpet, they'll be taking pictures, and then somebody will come stand beside them, especially if it's somebody that likes to that the paparazzi love to photograph, and they'll come stand beside them. I feel like that's what Spirit is showing me. You standing in the spotlight, and then this other person coming up next to you and acting like, yeah, they were there the whole time, even though this person left you, stabbed you in the back, did all these things. Okay. All right. So then we've got live and learn here. Spirit is telling you all of these lessons, all of these things you've learned in the past are a part of what you were supposed to learn, because you have all of these beautiful things in your life now because of the lessons that you had to learn. It was these were a reward for you learning what you needed to learn. And then when you were tested on them, you passed with flying colors, is what I feel like, Virgo. Okay. Then we've got court date showing up here. It says the courtroom might be the stage, but the real drama started long before the documents were filed. So this could be a divorce. Okay. This could be some type of situation where someone sees you glowing up and they're trying to step in the way. They're trying to stop it any kind of way they can with the court date card. But, Spirit is telling you to hold fast. You know what you have. You know that it's yours. You know that you've earned it, and to not let anybody try to take your stuff away. Okay. Yeah. Because we've got inner and outer conflict showing up here. Okay. So somebody may be trying to compete with you on what it is that you're doing. But like I said, I feel like whereas you, Virgo, have done all the work, this other person is just trying to reap the benefits. Thank you, Evangelist. I appreciate that. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Okay. All right. All right. Now we're moving on. We are going to do Oh, I skipped Leo. Didn't I skip Leo? Yeah. Okay, Leo. We're on to Leo now. If there are any Leos in here, let me know. Sorry about that. I skipped it. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. This is for Leo. I'm sorry, y'all. I skipped it. I went from Cancer to Virgo, and I was supposed to go to Leo. Okay, so this is for Leo. What is going on with Leo? What is going on with Leo? What is the truth about Leo in their life, in their love life? All right. So, okay. All right, Leo. Okay, we got burning bridges showing up here. It says it's not about closure, it's about cutting ties. So whatever connection existed has been torched beyond repair. Spoken, look, that's a true Leo right there. Okay, you burning bridges, you don't care. You're letting and leaving the dusties and the crusties in the past, and Spirit is proud of you for doing that. Okay. Yeah, you canceling, you going around here canceling people with the cancel card. Okay. Somebody crossed the line with you and you were like, hell no, I'm not having it. And so you kicked them to the curb. Like I said, burn the bridges and you move forward. Okay. Because this person, whoever it was, they were living a double life with the double life card. All right. And they have a lot of dirty laundry here, and they're envious of you as well, Leo. Okay. All right. So the three cards that fell, we have party scene. We've got chasing cloud showing up here, and we have secret affair. So let me clarify. Why is party scene here? Weird. Okay. Like I said, this is whatever Spirit gives me. If it's coming out, it's because you need to hear it. Okay. So we got party scene here. You may have somebody in your energy that loves to party. Okay. This is somebody, they always out in the street. They're always, you know, I don't know, hobnobbing, rubbing shoulders, whatever, you know, this person do. They love attention. Okay. And then we got the Four of Cups here. They feel left out in the cold by you. They feel like they had a missed opportunity with you. Okay. They are wanting, just like this is similar to Virgo's read. So you might want to go back and watch Virgo's read. Chasing clout here. This is someone with whom you may be blowing up in some type of way, Leo. You may have done a lot of work on yourself, okay? And now your star is rising high, and this person wants to come and stand next to you like they were there with you the whole time. The same thing with Virgo, okay? So you got to be careful of that. That's what Spirit is warning you, that this person is trying to come back to you, okay? You got somebody new coming into your life, of course, okay? That's going to come in hard on their sleeve, be open and honest about how they feel about you. They're going to, you know, love you and treat you right. Hi, Rabietta. So, but what you got to understand is you also have this old person as well. And they feel this new person coming in. That is why they're starting to show back up. I'm telling you, a lot of you, I know you don't like to hear about the old person, but Spirit is telling you that this person is coming. They're trying to warn you so that when this person comes up, you don't get blindsided. Okay. All right. Then we've got secret affairs showing up here. It says they thought they could hide it, but the whispers are growing louder. Affairs rarely stay hidden forever. Yeah. So hold on. We got the 4. Yeah. You may have been cheated on by whoever this is. Whoever this is, you may have been cheated on by them, and you may have had to do a lot of healing in order to get past it. This could have been somebody you were with for a long time. You could have been with them for 4 years. It could have been 4 weeks. It could have been 4 months. It might have seemed long to you. You know, 4 months is a lot for some people, especially if you don't have a lot of long-term relationships. But I feel like Spirit is telling you your happiness is coming, Leo. Okay. So if you're wanting new love and you're on here trying to figure out if that's going to happen, you have the sun showing up here. This is your energy. All right. You have a soulmate coming your way, because the sun is a soulmate card as well. But Spirit is just trying to warn you, to remind you that don't forget about this other person, because you have to make a choice. That's a part of showing that you've learned the lesson. But you are doing really well by burning the bridges and canceling these people who no longer, no longer serve you. Just remember that you need to do that with other people as well, not just when it comes to your love life. I tell y'all this all the time. Do it with family members and friends or frenemies, people who are coming into your life acting like they're friends and like y'all tight and all this stuff, but then they doing stuff behind your back. You need to make sure that you take care of that as well, okay? Because everybody can't come with you where you're going, Leo, okay? All right. Here we go. That's your read. Let's move forward. Okay. Libra. Do we have any Libras in the house? Let me know. Okay. Here we go. Oh, will you, Rabietta? Oh, happy early birthday. Oh, that's amazing. That's a blessing. You here and you doing good. That I'm glad to hear that. Ooh, hold on 1 second. All right, here we go. Okay, Libra, here we go. Let's see what's going on with you. I want to say thanks to everybody that's here. I appreciate the support. I appreciate all the beautiful comments that y'all give me. I appreciate all of you sharing your stories with me, all the things you tell me. I love it. I love this community. I sit around and I tell people all the time what an amazing subscriber base I have. I just want to let y'all know that I know I don't say it all the time, but please don't ever think that y'all don't mean nothing to me. Okay. Like I said, I come on here every week, no matter what, to read for y'all, because I love y'all. I love y'all just as much as y'all love me. Trust me, it is not one way at all. It is not one-sided. At least in this community, You giving 100%, you getting it back from me. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Okay, Libra. Let's see what's going on. Okay, the truth. All right, Libra. Okay, so you've got invite only showing up. Okay, it says that the real action isn't happening in public. Behind the scenes, the inner circle's already been chosen. So you could already be together with your person, Libra. That's what Spirit is telling me with this card. Okay, we got the Knight of Wands showing up here. This is a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in the chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could already be with your person. They may have already come in, or they may be on the way right now. Okay, because I see this. I'm being drawn to look at this envelope here. So it could be, they could be sending you an invitation. This could be somebody, sending you a handwritten letter in the mail. This could be somebody, trying to communicate with you in some way with the invite only card. Okay. All right. But, you may have with this Knight of Wands, you may have taken a risk to come towards somebody as well. Okay. We've got the misunderstood card behind here. I feel like you've always felt misunderstood in any type of relationship you've been in, is what Spirit is telling me with this card. Okay. But I feel like whoever this is that's coming here with the invite only, or whoever's already here, okay, this person is going to be the one that understands you, and you're going to understand them. All right. Yeah, you've been through a lot of heartbreak, Libra. I can see it in the cards here. So you have the audacity, you have fake profile, Libra, and you have scam alert. Okay. All right. So the audacity, it says boundaries required. Okay. So you had somebody come into your life in the past that just came into your life and just did whatever the hell they wanted to do. They didn't care what you thought about it. And I feel like this person even had the audacity to laugh at you about the things that they were doing, or how your reaction to them, your reaction to them doing whatever it was they were doing to you. Okay, let me clarify this. I'm going to clarify this card. Audacity, please. Yeah, see, yeah, there's the breadcrumbing. You may have been married to this person or been in a committed relationship with them. But yeah, with the Five of Swords, this is, like I said, breadcrumbing, stabbing you in the back, doing all these things. Okay. This person, I feel like, still watches you. If you've moved on from them, you're not, messing with them anymore. They're still messing with you. They're still meddling in your energy, because they may be watching you some type of way through fake profiles. And I feel like that's why this is showing up. Okay. And Spirit is telling you to beware, because you got scam alert showing up here. And Spirit is saying that it doesn't have to be money that they're coming in here looking for. It could be anything. Okay. All right. Then we have, to clarify scam alert, we've got the Ten of Cups and we've got the Six of Swords. So this is about, you moving forward. All right. You're moving forward towards happiness. This person's going to come in, still try to do the shit that they used to do, but you're moving forward. You're not happy. You're not having it. You're moving towards happiness. Like I said, I feel like you've already had somebody come into your life, or they're about to, if they haven't, Libra. And you're going to move on with them with the Six of Swords, and you're headed towards, happy family with the Ten of Cups. Okay. All right, Libra, that was your message. Let's move on. Oh, okay. Now we got Scorpio. Where my Scorpios at? Don't tell me it ain't no Scorpios in here. I'm reading and ain't no Scorpios. Okay, here we go. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. What is the truth about your love life, and nothing but the truth? Like I said, this is whatever comes out. Hi, Ashley. Okay, you a Scorpio? Okay. I see you. I see you. You leave a lot of comments too. I appreciate it. All right, let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay, here we go. Okay, right off the bat, X drama. All right, so you Either you're having some some problems with your ex, or they're about to show back up. Okay, it says the past didn't stay in the past. An old flame is reigniting chaos, stirring up drama, or still has emotional pull. So this person might be coming back into your life to try to stir up mess because the two of you, have been apart for however long. Okay, we got spilled tea underneath here. This person is gossiping about you. All right, you may be getting a big break in your life, some type of way, Scorpio. Okay, and this major moment, I feel like this person wants to derail that. That's what I hear in my head. That whatever this is, this big break is, it could be a new job, it could be a promotion, it could be some sum of money you're trying to get, it could be a new house, it could be anything. Whatever it is, this person is trying to stand in the way of whatever it is you got going on. So, and they're gossiping about you with the spill tea card, because with this person, it's all about status symbols for them. They don't care how they get it. That's just what they want. All right. But you are headed towards falling in love with somebody here. Okay. With the falling in love card. Even though people are going to be throwing shade, I don't think you care. That's what I feel like. I feel like you're going to be giving everybody the middle finger, and you can do whatever you want to do. Okay. Yeah. Or maybe for a small percentage of you, there may have been some type of hiccup with whoever it was you were dating, and this person may be coming back. Not the bestie and the crusty. We're not talking about them people, because I'm not talking about them. This may be somebody, like I said, because some of you had a false start with your soulmate. So they could be coming back in to make amends, and the two of you, ride on off into the sunset together. All right. Okay. But somebody around you has a hidden agenda. Okay. You may not see what it is yet. You may not have seen the person yet, but they're coming. Okay. Look, this is definitely a Scorpio reading. You've been backstabbed. Okay. This reminds me of the 10 of swords. You caught 10 swords to the back. Okay. This is talking about, you always trusting people and trying to love on people and trying to be the best, Scorpio you can be all the time, and people not recognizing that is what I feel like Spirit is talking about here. Let me clarify this. Yeah. Somebody's coming back that feels like they had a missed opportunity with you. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, you may have felt like this when you walked away from this person, but they feeling like this now. They catching hell now. That's why I always tell y'all, because we love the fucking revenge. But I always tell y'all, don't be trying to get no damn revenge, because Spirit is putting their foot on these people's neck, and it's not pretty. Okay. All right. Then we got trusted friends showing up here. So some of you may have new people coming into your life. Like I told you, it's soul tribe too. It's not just love relationships that are coming into your life. So you have people that are going to be your chosen family that are showing up as well. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. See, we got the Queen of Wands here. So this is somebody, this is your, somebody that's going to have your back. Somebody's going to be very protective. Okay. They may be someone who is very attractive. Okay. Because the Queen of Wands is someone that they may have a lot going on. This could be someone with whom, okay, you said you did have a false start with your person, and any call. Okay, so Spirit is pretty much clarifying that that's what happened. But like I said, you may have a new friend coming into your life that is going to have your back. I feel like that's going to have, they're going to be very protective of you, is what Spirit is saying here. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me get one more card. I want to clarify this card. Okay. But I feel like you're about to break free. You're about to break out of this chain, this hamster wheel you've been on, Scorpio, when it comes to your love life. Okay. All these people stabbing you in the back and doing you bad and treating you all kinds of crazy. Okay. With this breaking free card, this is Spirit telling you that just keep doing what you're doing, keep working on yourself, keep healing, because you've got your person showing up here. Look, there he is, with the Page of Pentacles, he or she with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, they're coming in to give you the commitment, to give you the stability, to give you the lifelong partner, if that's what you want to have. Okay, so you got a good read, Scorpio. Let me see if there's anything else. You got somebody obsessed with you, Scorpio. Look at the card. It's on the bottom of the deck. Let me see if Spirit wants to tell you anything else. Yeah. You got to be careful. You still got somebody that's in your energy that wants to to continue to try to break you down. So this is a warning from spirit, okay? All right. That's your read, Scorpio. Okay. Now we're moving on to Sagittarius. Let me put this in here. Okay. Do we have any Sagittarius in here? No Sagittarians? Okay. Well, we still gonna see what's going on in your love life. I guess you're gonna have to catch it on the replay. All right, here we go. So Sagittarius, what's going on with Sagittarius, please, Spirit? Okay, Sagittarius, I see you. Hold on. Okay. A lot of y'all are coming into money, and it's the collective. It's not just one specific person or one specific sign. A lot of y'all are coming into money. If you have not come into money yet, I feel like it is on the way, as long as you're doing what it is that you're supposed to do. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay, you got backstabbed here. Okay. Some of you may have Scorpio placements, or vice versa. Some of the Scorpios I'm reading for got Sagittarius placements. Okay. Same thing. Okay. So it says backstab. Trust was offered and loyalty was assumed, but beneath the surface, betrayal has been brewing. So this is just Spirit talking about, this is what's been going on all your life when it comes to people. I don't really feel like it's just love relationships. It's all your relationships. You had people stab you in the back in some form or fashion. And I think that sucks. Okay. Dirty laundry showing up here. So whoever it is that's still in your energy, they are living in a fantasy world. Okay. This person is trying to come back and act like they didn't do anything wrong, right? They got the audacity to laugh at you, to kick you while you down, do all these things, right? And then say that you misunderstand them. Okay. But this person is getting their comeuppance, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. With the consequences card, some of them may be locked up behind bars, okay? But like I said, Spirit is giving them the business, whatever it is that's brewing, whatever they've done, okay? Hi, Carolyn. Hi. Okay, hold on. Let me clarify the backstab card. Yeah, okay. All right, look. You may have gotten backstabbed, Caroline, but you got some love coming here. If it's not already here with the Ace of Cups, okay? This could also talk about you learning how to love yourself. Hey, Marva. Okay. You a Sagittarius too? Okay. So y'all got love coming here with the Ace of Cups, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Already either old romance. I have to say rekindle romance as well, because it's a past life connection. So it's just like y'all picking up from the last lifetime. But I'm not talking about anybody old. Okay. All right. So y'all been burning bridges. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all been burning bridges, taking the names and kicking them to the curb. I love it. It says it's not about closure, it's about cutting ties. Whatever connection existed is torched beyond repair. Yeah. So you burn the bridges and you're not coming back. That's good. I love to see that. Let me clarify. Yeah, you're listening to your intuition. You're listening to Spirit with this Page of Wands card. Okay. This is your energy. Okay. And I see you listening, because the birds for me is Spirit. So Spirit is telling me that they're telling you what to do, how to move, and I feel like you're doing exactly what they're telling you. So you're getting rewarded for it. Okay. Look, this is how I know you're making bank. If you're not making bank yet, Spirit is telling you that the money is coming. Okay. It's saying that financial flow is increasing. A new level of wealth, power, and confidence is activating because you're listening. See, look, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the wheel is turning in your favor. The good luck is coming your way. And this card is also talking about your soulmate, because the Wheel of Fortune is a soulmate card as well. Okay. All right. Then we have curated image showing up here. Okay. It says every post is polished, every angle is calculated. Don't get distracted by the highlight reel. Let me see why this is coming up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 3 of Cups. You got new friends coming in as well. All right, because the Three of Cups is about friendship. This could also talk about your soulmate as well, because it is a soulmate card. It can talk about, a love coming into your life, as well, and some type of reunion from past lives, not this life. All right. And then look at your outcome card, Sagittarius. Isn't that beautiful? Living large. All because you're listening. When you listen to spirit, you get rewarded. That's the moral of your reading. If you listen to spirit, you follow their advice, right? You follow their advice. You walk away from the people you need to walk away from and the situations you need to walk away from. You're going to get rewarded because of it. That is a beautiful reading. I love that for y'all. Yeah. Okay. But we got the Queen of Swords showing up here. So there may be some repressed emotions that you may have to look at. All right. Spirit is telling you to look at that. Okay. So this is air energy. So, Libra, Gemini, and what is it? Oh my God. And Aquarius. How the hell am I going to forget that? Yeah. So Spirit is telling you anything that you're repressing, you need to pull it up and let go of it, because you have all these beautiful things coming in and you don't want to block what's coming in because you're hanging on to old stagnant energy. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, this is your reading. Thank y'all for watching. So now we're going to move on. We're going to move on to Capricorn. All right. Got Capricorns in here? If you're a Capricorn, let me know. Hi, Callus64. How you doing? Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. Hold on one second. There it goes. There you go. You got 5 placements. Oh my God. That's a lot. That's like me. I got Sagittarius placements. I got like 3 or 4 of them. So trust me, I know. Hi, Scorpio intuitive. That's good. Okay, let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. You got a lot. Your half, it's like almost half your chart is Capricorn. I love it. All right. Let's see. What does Spirit want to tell you? Capricorn. Okay. All right. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I just picked up the cards, Callus. I just picked up the cards and ooh, this read. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta clarify before I say anything. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. Why this Spirit? Okay. You got villain vibes showing up here. Okay. It's saying they're never the villain in their own story. You got somebody in your life or somebody in the past. It could be somebody from the past that is still in your energy. They don't want to take responsibility for nothing, but they still in your energy, not wanting to let you go. Okay. This is being clarified by the lovers. You may have been in a relationship with this person. This could have been your twin. Okay. When I see this lovers card showing up here. Okay. So this person is trying to send you stuff, send you texts, right? They typing out stuff and taking it away and typing it out and taking it away is what Spirit is saying with this card. All right. And they're watching you if you're on social media under some type of fake profile. They're pretending to be somebody else so that they can watch you without you realizing it. But I feel like if you're in here, you intuitive and you know that that's what this person is doing without even having ever seen it. You may have gotten hits or downloads about it. Okay. But this person is still watching you. Okay. They want to get back together with you is what is happening. But I feel like you like, hell no, you burn the bridges. You burn the bridges and you're not trying to hear it. Because see what's happening. I feel like you about to glow up or you're glowing up right now. And that's what's going on. Okay. You've broken free from this person and they're not wanting you to move away from them. Okay. All right. They're wanting to come back and pull your strings. They want to come back and manipulate you. Okay. So you got expecting showing up here. You have consequences showing up here. And then there's a gold digger card here. Okay. But I don't feel like, I feel like this is whoever this that person was that is trying to come back into your energy. Hold on, expecting. Okay. We got 9 of Wands and a 10 of Wands here. So, you know, showing up in wounded, you like this is like wounded warrior energy. And with the 10 of Wands, it's like a burden. This could have been somebody that got somebody pregnant, okay? Or it could have been a situation where, you know, the two of you, you know, got pregnant, and this is how the experience was. I feel like this was supposed to be a beautiful thing, but it didn't end up like that. Okay. All right. Then we got the consequences card. Like I said, spirit has this person's foot on, you know, has their neck, excuse me, their foot on this person's neck with the consequences card. They could be going to jail, or, you know, there's something happening to them for the things that they did to you. Okay. But this person hasn't given up. All right. They want a new start with you, even though you already have a new start. This is talking about the old love and your new person coming in. Okay. You got two people wanting to, oh wow. Are you okay? Okay, so this is the new love showing up here too. So this old person, they not wanting to let you go, but it looks like they might have to with the consequences card. Okay, so we got the high priestess showing up here. You and this person, y'all may have some type of telepathic link or something like that with the high priestess. It's like I said, it's Pisces energy. All right, and then again, I'm being drawn to the baby here, right? So I feel like this person puts you, you know, they treat you badly to your face, but I feel like they put you on a pedestal in their mind, and they're wanting to come back into your life. Okay. Hold on. Let me clarify the gold digger. Gold digger. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It says the connection comes with a price tag, right? So this person, I feel like you got a lot of repressed emotions and things that happened to you because of what happened with this person. You're holding on to this stuff. You got to let it go so you can let this person out of your life. You can let them out of your energy. Okay. Anytime they come to mind, you know, find some way to you know, close it out. Like find some kind of way to how do you say it? Cloak yourself, because I feel like they're trying to grasp and get back into your energy any type of way they can. Okay. All right. Let me see what else spirit wants to tell you. And you got to let go of whatever repressed emotions is keeping you. It's what's helping to keep this person in your energy. They're trying to make you remember the things about the past so that you won't move on. Okay. But you got this new person. This new person wants to build with you with the 3 of Pentacles here. This is somebody that wants to compromise and collaborate with you. Okay. So keep on burning them bridges and kicking that person, keep that person out of your energy as much as you possibly can, and just move on with your life. Okay. All right, Capricorn, this was your reading. All right, we moving on. We got Aquarius. I know I gotta have some aquas in this room. I know there's some aquas somewhere in this room. I know there is. You're welcome. You're welcome, Callis. Okay. All right. This is for Aquarius. Hold on. Oh, I didn't hit it. Hold on. Give me a second. There you go. Excuse me. This is for Aquarius spirit. I'm glad that you were able to move on, Callis, and you have somebody new in your life that's treating you right, because that's what you deserve. All right, here we go. Okay, what's going on with Aquarius, please, Spirit? What is the truth and nothing but the truth about Aquarius's love life, please, Spirit? Okay, okay, Aquarius, I like that. Hold on. Okay, Aquarius. All right. We talk about this all the time, right? Misunderstood. You're misunderstood all the time. Nobody gets the aquas, right? Nobody gets the aquas. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I feel like you are amazing people. You know, I tell y'all that all the time. But you've been through a lot. Look, there's the inner turmoil card. You've been through a lot of shit, Aqua. Okay? All right. And a lot of, you know, look, we got the dirty laundry card showing up here. But I feel like you got somebody coming into your life where there's going to be a relationship. You see how the envelope is closed? I'm looking at this, the little seal on it. I feel like you and this person are gonna, that's how your relationship is gonna be. It's like it's gonna be you and them, and y'all gonna close the flaps, close and put the seal on there, and nobody's gonna be able to get into. You're gonna be in your own little bubble. That's what I feel like. Okay. All right. Yeah, because you got somebody in your life. This doesn't have to be a love person, but somebody in your life, Aquarius, is envious of you. Okay. And they throwing shade every chance they get. All right, because they want to keep the toxic ties with the two of you together. All right. This is somebody that loves the party, but you are trying to do the work. Okay. And move past this situation. And I feel like you're going to eventually get to where it is you want to go if you're not already there. Okay. All right. So we got unsent text. We have falling in love. We have canceled. And we've got breaking free showing up here. So you got somebody in the past. Hey, Jay Renee, you got somebody in the past that is trying to text, keeps texting you and then deleting it. This could be the new person doing that to you as well. If they haven't already shown up, they could be wanting to text you and then taking it back and wanting to text you and taking it back. Let me clarify it. I want to see what else Spirit wants to say about this. Unsent text, please. Yeah, see, you got a choice. It's both of them. That's what Spirit is telling me. It's both of them doing this. Okay. So Spirit is also telling me you're tied to one of them in one type of way, and then you're tied to the other one in another type of way. Okay. Only you know what this means. Okay. Because it's going to be different for all of you. But I hear, could it be I'm falling? I'm not going to sing it. You know what? You know the song. That's the song. Could it be I'm falling in love? That's what I hear in my mind with you. So somebody is coming, somebody that's already fallen in love with you, or this could be, you know, this could be talking about what your reaction to this new person when they come into your life. That could be a song that you're singing, a song that you hear, a song that your person listens to. That's why it might be coming to mind. But Spirit is trying to get me to understand what is going on here. Okay. You may at times see this as a burden. And the reason why I say that is because the feelings are going to be very intense with this person. They're just going to come out of nowhere. And it's probably going to be, you probably going to get caught with your pants down, Aquarius, is what I feel like. Okay. But I don't feel like it's a bad thing. Okay. I feel like when you start to like solely put the focus on yourself and you stop worrying about when they're going to show up, I feel like that's when you're going to round the corner and they're going to be right there. And I feel like it's going to freak you out a little bit. Okay. But I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. It's because it's supposed to be a surprise. Okay. Then we've got the canceled card here. Okay. It's, you got somebody coming back. You know what this is. The person that's in your energy, that likes to be in your energy, right? They feel like they misunderstood, right? They feel like, you know, they're never wrong. It's all your fault. And so you're going to cancel this person. I feel like you already have, but when they come back in, you're going to do it again. Okay. Let me clarify. Yeah. They're going to be feeling left out in the cold because you're going to be too busy falling in love with this person. All right. Because they're going to come back in after you have gotten together with this person. Because I hear that song again in my head. All right. But in the end, you're going to break free. You're going to break free from this old person. And I feel like this relationship with this new person is going to help you to do that. Okay. For good, because they're going to actually be able to see you in a connection with somebody else and know you're not fucking around and know you're like, hey, this is who I'm with now. I don't want to be with you. And I feel like your person is going to lay down the law too. They're going to come in and come to your, your rescue and let this person know, hey, it's my woman, it's my man or whatever. You need to back up out of their face. Okay. All right. Hi, Marta. How you doing? You're welcome. You're welcome too, J. Renee. Yeah, see, look, Ace of Cups. See what I'm saying? This person ain't having it. This person is very protective of you. They're not going to have it. They're not going to allow anybody to come into your life. I feel like that's why this is here too. They're not going to allow anybody to come into your life and be a damn burden. Nobody. Okay. This is somebody that means business. Remember, I used to tell you this before. Those of you who've been watching me for a while, I used to tell you this person will not be afraid to get into anybody's face over you. Okay. It's going to be a situation where you may be a little hesitant to tell them certain things, but you still need to tell them. You may be a little hesitant to tell them certain things you've experienced from people because they will come in and be like, hey, you're not going to treat him or her like that. Okay. All right. Okay, Aquarius. Look, I was going to say, I know y'all ain't going to let me read and y'all ain't not Aquarius, but I knew some of y'all was going to show up. I appreciate y'all being here. Okay. That was your read. Now we're moving on to, oh wait, that's it. I think y'all were it. Yeah, because I started off with Pisces. Yeah, that's it. But thank y'all. Thank everybody that showed up. I know y'all, we're in and out. It could be the internet going in and out when, because YouTube is good sometimes until it's not. So I thank y'all so much. Like I said, again, I want to reiterate this. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Okay. I love all of your support. I love all the beautiful comments. I love all the amazing things you say. I love how you share your stories. I love how you have made this such a beautiful community. I love to come on here. I love to read for y'all. You always mean everything to me. Don't ever think that you don't. I may not say it all the time, but I am grateful and I'm blessed that you are a part of my life. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for your support. And that's it. Have a good day or a good evening wherever you are. Okay. Love y'all always. Bye.